Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the Crypto Siege. What another day in the life? What in the world? In the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What is going on? Happy freaking Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. What's going on, guys? Yeah, it's an interesting time to be an XRP hodler, is it not? It is an excellent time. Late night stream, TJ Jackson. What's good, bro? Good to see you. Late night stream. The market is doing some interesting stuff. All I've been thinking about is when am I getting rid of that nasty, dirty? No, I'm joking. When am I getting rid of that BTC? When am I going to get rid? When am I going to offload that for some digital assets? What do you think, TJ Jackson? What do you think? D Grills, what's good, bro? Good to see you. Byron Brooks is bullish. Indeed, right? What's the 65% XRP for the month? For the month, I believe. Is that right? 65? I don't know. That's a high number. That seems high. But yeah, so it's doing this thing. You know how the alt season is. People jumping in and out of stuff. I took profit on, took my money out on Anchor and on Data. On Data Streamer, took my money out. Got some. I went on this BitOwl. I'm taking a risk on some BitOwl. Is it BitOwl, BitIO? I don't know what it's called. Took a risk on that. But yeah, boom, shakalaka laka. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Danny Law's in the building. What's up, Danny Law? Yeah, took a risk on BitOwl. We'll see what's up. We'll see if it'll do a thing. I haven't done an ICO in forever. So just a couple $100 there. Added, got to add some position on that Ergo. I don't even know how to pronounce the thing. Excited about it though. What are you guys looking into? Are you guys looking into something else? Let me know what else you're looking into beside XRP. I would really love to know. What are you guys looking into? Corey Anderson was first. What's up, Corey? T Grills, I'm early. Yes, indeed. Park Life, I love that. Yes, indeed. It is exciting times for Captain Sticks. It is without question. Where's my thing at here? Gotta get this up. Guys, do me a favor, hitting the like and the subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, so the market is definitely doing this thing. Very, very interesting. Yeah, August is going to be nice. Like me some player, Fab. Definitely like some player. Danny Law, that's funny. That's funny, Danny Law. What's going on, brother? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I got some of that. Got some of that BTC just stacking up. I don't know if I should wait till tomorrow, or if I should wait till like Tuesday to enter into some more digital assets. Yeah, the retrace is good. How close to a penny is it though? TJ Jackson. Let's see. How close is VeChain to like just a penny? Okay, so it's still 3.5%. We'll see. I would probably go more, take some of that BTC and put it into player. Just share the screen and let you guys see what's going on right now. Holy moly. Let me share the screen. You see what's going on with player, guys? Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I just pay attention. Yeah, exactly. D. Grail says, get rid of Bitcoin when it hits around 26. It will then drop. Let me share this with the family. D. Grail says, get rid of Bitcoin. I always joke around that nasty Bitcoin. I'd say that jokingly. The fiat is really the nasty stuff. Get rid of Bitcoin when it hits around 26K. It will then drop back to 13K. Then put back in after taking profits and ride the wave up to around 84K. Don't ask me how I know. I have a feeling. I hear you, bro. Did we get 30 cents, Park Life? Thanks for sharing, D-Gross. I appreciate that. I was thinking of just kind of taking my little gains on BTC right now and getting some alts, because we all know that the greatest of gains is in the altcoin season. Dane Loss says better off in ETH than BTC, in my opinion. How about that? How about that? Yeah, got a little of them H bars. You guys got some H bars like that? Oh, 29.7. It's getting close to 30 cents. You see, blockchain backer was getting quoted all these all these platforms are quoting blockchain backer now. Dude is he's making a name for himself. Big time. Big time. Danny Loss says, better off in some ETH, huh? Yeah. I don't hold a lot. I don't hold very much ETH. So many things are going to do some stuff right now, guys. I just got to be honest with you. So, the all season is among us. I hope you guys had a chance, had enough time to diversify. You know, for me personally, on the Crypto Seeds channel, I hope you had a chance to hit that major milestone in the XRP Highlands, right? Because that's what I'm doing. And then I hope then, again, that you had that chance, you know, to diversify into some other stuff. Yeah, I heard, you know what, guys, I had the pleasure of hanging out on XRP News, XRP Army News' channel today. We did an interview that was really cool. He had me on the show, and Danny, he mentioned that Barry Silver doubled down on XRP. Is Grayscale part of the digital currency group? I don't even know. Robert, you're a smart man. One of these days, I'll get back into gold and silver. I sold all of it. Grayscale went on an XRP buying spree. How about that? Smart. Well, you know, I did the video a couple of days ago, and it talked about the wallets from were with 1 million XRP or more increased by 3.7%. With 1 million XRP or more increased by 3.7%. Whoa, you guys got your favorite libation with you? I hope you guys are hanging out with me with your favorite libation. I hope so. This is just some sort of La Marca Prosecco. Nothing big deal. Wow, they doubled overnight? Wow. Because XRP Army News Scott was saying that the digital current Barry Silbert, you know, said that. So deep mind, what's going on, brother? They doubled overnight. Wow, on XRP. On XRP, they doubled overnight. Deep Mind is in the building. What's good, bro? Good to see you. Sipping on a little something, checking in, smashing that like button. Sup, family? What's good with you? Guys, do me a favor, make sure you smash the like and hit the sub button if you had a chance to subscribe to the channel. Definitely appreciate that. We're definitely looking to get the 5,000 subs as fast as possible. We always like to have just as many likes as we have people in the stream checking us out. Wow, so that must have been like a news thing, huh, Monk Studio? Double. Grayscale, the popular crypto investment company, has doubled its investment in the third largest crypto by market cap, XRP. Oh, you think they know something? You think they know something, Deep Mind? Crypto Soldier, what's good, bro? Good to see you in the building. Brother Siege is in the house. Good evening, bro. Good evening to you, my friend. Tomorrow for sure, King Solomon. Absolutely. That's why I actually hopped on here because I only got a few minutes to hang out with the family. Miss Crypto Siege is not happy right now. So I can't hang out too long. But yes, King Solomon, looking forward to that. So guys, just in case you missed it, King Solomon, the one and the only deep diver, the one and only deep diver, is hanging out on the show tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Be here or be square. Not only is King Solomon hanging out with us tomorrow, but Lee from SPQR Media will be in the building. I get to test out King Solomon sending an invite on StreamYard. I have never sent an invite, so hopefully I'll get it correct, the mundo. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I'll get it right. Yeah, looking forward to it, brother. We're going to have a great time, man. We're going to have a good time for sure, because there's a lot of stuff going on. I keep making a point to sit down and watch Darren Moore's latest 2 videos. I heard they were really, really good, but I haven't had a chance to check them out yet. Oh, absolutely, D Grills. I will definitely do a preview for sure, so that everyone gets that notification. Absolutely, we'll do that. Jay Hoddle is in the building. What's up? Cookie Mon is here. Grayscale is not messing around. But listen, the wallets of 1 million XRP or more in the wallet increased by 3.7%. They didn't go down. They didn't go down. Increased. That is a very, very telling sign. Makes me feel like I don't have enough XRP. That is a very, very telling sign. You know what I mean? That is a big time telling sign. Yeah, I saw that Robert E. Ware, the G30 report on page 19 had XRP mentioned. Yep, I saw that. I did see that. In fact, I had it up for a video that I did earlier today, and I was supposed to cover it. Here it is here. Yep. Digital currencies and stable coins. It's at page 19, huh? I think we've went over this before. But I do remember that because I know it was covered before. I'm turning away like y'all can see everything I got going on. But yeah, I do remember that. So we're in a blessed spot right now. Danny Loft believes that this money coming in is new investment money. And that's the idea, right? And so, when we talked about the OCC and Brian Brooks making that huge announcement, if you will, giving banks the allowing them to custody digital assets, we talked about the fact that that wasn't for you and I. However, you and I as in early adopters in this digital asset space, right? However, it will allow for the masses to now begin to onboard into this space. And we need that, right? Danny Loft, we need new people into the space, right? And so we always like to say in business, right? We onboard them, right? So we usher them in and then we hurry them along. Usher them in and then hurry them along. And so that's the deal, right? So we want them to buy the BTC, the ETH, the XRP, hang out in the top 10. We want that. And then we'll hurry them along until the better options, right? The better options in terms of custody, the better options in terms of the greatest digital asset ever created, the better options in terms of earning interest on their assets, right? The better options. But first, we got to onboard them. First, we got to usher them in. So it's really, really cool. Really, really cool to see that. TJ Jackson. Yeah, it's really exciting to be a part of this community. That's outstanding. It's got 66 people in the stream. Do me a favor if you haven't already. Smash the like. Just collapse the chat. There's no worries. Collapse the chat real quick. Go smash the like and then come back and hang out. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, that would be awesome if you're enjoying the hangout. Without question, that would be very, very cool. Thanks for the super chat, Barnyard. I appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate that. Where are you checking in from, my friend? Where are you checking in from, Barnyard? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Barnyard. I appreciate that. Danny Law, if you're talking about the Zelle app, Zelle uses XRP? Hold on a second. What? United States Bank now offers Zelle on their NAK app. I don't know what the NAK app. Zelle uses XRP. Are we certain about that? I just was we were just using Zelle like a week ago, helping someone get into the digital asset space, and they didn't know how to send us any cash other than Zelle. So we did use Zelle. I didn't know it used XRP though. Hey, Joseph C, can you, what is that? Can you briefly touch on the Celsius platform? I absolutely will. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm very familiar with the Zelle app. Absolutely. You know, we frequent thank God, we frequent the banks quite a bit, right? You know, on the so we're, you know, in any case, so we frequent the banks a lot, right? So yeah, very familiar with the Zelle thing, but I did not know they use XRP. Did not know that part. Yeah, it was a slow trickle, these grails, because for, you know, one of my banks had the Zelle, but the other bank did not have it. Like, what in the world? Jarvis Campbell, what's going on, brother? Let me make sure I understand what you're saying before I try to address that. Good to see you in the stream tonight, Jarvis. I checked my Celsius account, my XRP, and found out they deposited some Bitcoin. Are you saying you didn't get your XRP interest and they deposited BTC, or you just got some BTC, my friend? Absolutely excited about Celsius. And by the way, guys, just to let you know, I am an ambassador for the Celsius network, and really, really super honored that they did that they made that happen. Very, very cool. So yeah, I'll definitely go over a little bit of a Celsius for you, A. Joseph, without question. That's interesting, Monk Studio. I don't believe I've heard of this, but let me see what the. Tell me more about this, Monk Studio. At Crypto Siege, you should look into adding one upcoin to your stream so you can get tips in crypto. Oh, okay. They don't take as much as YouTube. I've never heard of one upcoin. Do tell, my friend. I've never heard of that. Yeah, and the challenge with the StreamYard versus OBS or something is there's no, I don't know how they do in terms of tips. Okay, Jarvis could have gotten an airdrop. Just ignore it. Okay. Yeah, and so guys, Jarvis got my XRP interest, and they deposited some Bitcoin also. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. That might just kind of be something kind of going on with the app. But speaking about airdrops and different things like that, guys, we know that, listen, this is prime time for the bad guys. Yeah, okay. Some popular YouTubers use it, like Mitch Ray. I see Mitch Ray's channel. I watch him stream sometimes. I just don't know what software he's using. I'm using StreamYard, so I don't know how that would work with one upcoin, but I'll look into it. Silver kills COVID. What? So, but I will definitely look at that. I appreciate that, Monk Studio. Wow, question. But guys, listen, the bad guys, you know, it's just prime time for the bad guys. So you got to be really, really careful with your emails and your text messages, not to click on stuff that you're not familiar with. Don't click on it, right? Just don't click on it if you're not familiar with what it is. You know, that type of deal like that. Celsius, if it's on Celsius, you know, that might have been kind of something, you know, a little glitch or something, whatever, with the app. But careful emails, careful of the text messages, They're getting really, really good with these emails, making them look like they come from Ripple or they come from Celsius. So you got to be really, really careful. So for me, I like popular encrypted end-to-end emails and VPNs. So, I'm a big fan of Proton Mail versus Gmail. And I like to use VPNs whenever I'm kind of doing something at all on my phone or online. So make sure you guys get your VPNs on at all times. Get the good antivirus software. Without question, you want to get that right. So I was going to say BitTrue. So Bitdefender or Malwarebytes, make sure you guys have those. Sometimes you can use two. There's nothing wrong with using two different ones. Have yourself protected as much as humanly possible. Kaspersky is also another good one to have. But yeah, definitely start working on that, guys. Don't wait. Protect yourself at all times. It's better to have the hassle. I was using Proton Mail's VPN, and I literally could not get online at all. Like none of the sites would come up. So I have to go and set your favorite sites. You got to go in there and add these sites. That's how tough that one is. Proton Mail's VPN. You gotta say, okay, you gotta pick your 5 sites that you get to the most, and you gotta add them in like your favorites so that you'll be able to get to. I could not. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Yes, and oh, good. You just ordered YubiKey. Awesome. That's all right as well, Jarvis. Right. So definitely 2FAs, as many 2FAs as you possibly can. Google authenticators, Authy, right? 2FA, everything that you possibly can, and then try to protect yourself as much as possible on your phone from SIM swaps by getting things like YubiKey, right? From Yubico. Yes, absolutely love using those. So definitely look into it. Get it now. Don't wait. And guys, the biggest mistake people make is that they think that their holdings are so small, okay, if you will, and compared to the whales, that the bad guys won't come after them. And that's the biggest mistake that you can make, guys. That's the biggest mistake that you can make. What the bad guys do is they don't go after 1 or 2 big guys. They go after 100 to 1,000 small guys. Number one, they feel like it's easier to get over. And number 2, they feel like the law enforcement doesn't pay as much attention to 1,000 little people that get their stuff versus, Hollywood celebrities, big time people, right? So don't think just because you're, in comparison, you're not as big, your holdings aren't as big as the whales, and they won't come after you. That's not true. That is definitely not true, without question. The Legend Nano X is absolutely great. You want to have that as well. But you certainly want to get, all of those different things, right? The 2FA, the YubiKeys, right? We like to use, 3 different hardware wallets, and so we got 6, right? And so we separate them, so we don't have one on one particular one. Don't like that. So yeah, take the extra precautions, especially now. The time now is to do it. Jay Sober's in the building, 3% rule. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. So we are just hanging out. What are you talking about? XRP? Yeah, we're just hanging out, man. It's Fridays and Saturday nights. And whenever I get on, we usually just come here and we just hang out, my friend. We just talk and share. I usually may, come across another digital asset that I'm looking into. Like I first started the stream today talking about BitOwl. Big time risky because it's an ICO. So I just put a couple $100 in that just to kind of see what's going on. But let's talk a little bit for A. Joseph C. about the Celsius network. Again, guys, really proud to be an ambassador for Celsius. Really love what they stand for. I love that, they promote sound financial principles of saving, of earning money on what you save, and also in leveraging the assets that you hold. I think those are 3 fundamental financial principles that everyone should look into. And I'm excited that a platform like Celsius allows you to do that. So the long and the short of Celsius is, unlike other platforms that might be out there in the quote unquote DeFi space, Celsius pays 80% of what they earn. They pay it back to you and I, the platform holders, the depositors, the people who put their assets on the platform. They pay back 80%. 80%. And they're getting ready to, first of all, they're getting ready to add 6 to 8 staking coins, including Tezos, and I believe Link and Kyber, Synthetics, Basic Attention Token, something called LBT, don't know what it is. And they're paying 90% on those, 90%, right? And so right now they have two things going on with their loan to value, which is where you can borrow against the assets that you hold. They, first of all, they got a 1% loan, 1%. 1%. And it's a 25% loan to value, right? So understand that you're going to get 25% of your value, right, for a loan, on the loan, but it's a 1% interest. Then you have a 33% interest, and that is 33% loan to value, rather. I'm sorry, not interest. 33% loan to value. And that interest is 3.95%, I believe. And then they have a 50% loan to value, 50%, and the interest is 7.95%. Now, initially, the assets that you could borrow, that you could use as collateral for a loan, which they were like the top 8, right? Cryptos, right? So it wasn't crypto, 1,999, right? So it's like only the top 8. Well, now what they've done is they have now allowed you to take a loan on as many as 25 or 26 different assets. So if you happen to have one of those assets, where you have more of those than another, but if before you could only do BTC, ETH, and XRP, for example, now that's no longer the case. And now if you have a ton, right, the ton of the Cardano, right, the Cardano family, right, and the EOS family, right, now those guys can take advantage of it and do the loan to value with their assets as well. Before you could just deposit and get interest on EOS, right? But now, whatever the tokens that Celsius offer, and I'm going to go over those, you can now do an LTV. And so, in other words, we talk on our channel a lot about, you want to think and act like the wealthy do. Well, the wealthy do 3 things. Number one, they fundamentally save to invest. They earn money on their money. Okay. And what they do is leverage their assets. They don't liquidate their assets. They leverage them, right? Could you imagine Warren Buffett flipping homes? And this has nothing to do with people who flip homes. Awesome. But they leverage, right? So they don't sell their real estate. They leverage their real estate. Okay. And so it's just the same thing. They're leveraging their assets. And you have an opportunity, you and I, as average Joe and the average Jane, via the Celsius network, have an opportunity to think and act like the wealthy do. And you're able to do that on the Celsius platform. I always leave a link in the description of all of my videos for Celsius because I'm really, really excited about it. And I believe that there's finally a platform out there, if you will, that speaks to and is looking out for you and I as the average Joe and the average Jane in the space. And so, yeah, so I deposited 6-8 assets on there, took advantage of the loan to value that they offer. Let me try to find my Google Authenticator here, and let's look at that. Yeah, so that's what I did as well. Absolutely love that. And wow. Yeah, I mean, every day this thing is going, right? You go to your Blockfolio, it's pretty cool. You go to your Blockfolio on every 24 hours, right? It's 4-figure gains every 24 hours. It's pretty cool, right? So let's see. So it's Bitcoin, it's Ethereum, XRP, 0x, Celsius, Cell tokens, which I think are going to be a monster. EOS, if I didn't say that, USD coin, Tether, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV. Interesting. Litecoin, Stellar. They're paying 6.29% interest on Bitcoin SV. Wow. Litecoin, Stellar, Omise Go, True USD, Gemini Dollar, Paxos Standard, Multi-Collateral DAI, and then they got a bunch of stable coins here. True GPP, True AUD, True HKD, True CAD, Ethereum Classic. One of the higher interest rates that they're paying besides a stable coin is in Ethereum Classic, 6.11%. Binance USD and all the stable coins are at 8.69% and up to 11% if you earn, a healthy amount of sell as well. So I get excited about that. So it's about 25. And again, the tokens are coming. The staking tokens are coming. They're paying 90% on those. So I know as soon as they get Tezos on the app, I'm taking my Tezos and I'm putting it on there. Right? Taking it off, putting it there. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. I love that they pay weekly. Absolutely love that they pay weekly. What's going on, Daniel Dennison? Good to see you. 100 people in the stream. Guys, do me a favor, smash the like if you haven't done it on the way in. I definitely appreciate that. We always want to have just as many likes as we got people on the stream without question. And hit the sub button if you're enjoying the hangout. What does that say? Andre Tree can't see me? What's going on, my friend? Yeah, just no worries. Just to collapse the chat real quick, go smash a like if you're enjoying the hangout. Like TJ Jackson says here. D. Grail says as well. Yeah, there you go, A. Joseph C. The thunder sounds in the building. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Jamarcus South said just did. He just smashed the like. Good to see you, brother. Sachin Simpson. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. Absolutely. So that's kind of my little deal there. I earned $6 on Kyber on Coinbase and converted it to XRP. How about that, TJ Jackson? So they got Kyber on there. They got Kyber as part of the earn on Coinbase. That's good to know. Because Kyber is one of the platforms that's going to be on Celsius, TJ Jackson, just to let you know. Kyber and Synthetics. Mark Phillips. What's going on, Mark Phillips? Good to see you, brother. Guys, had an absolutely awesome hangout today with XRP Army News. Did an interview on his channel. It was absolutely a great hangout. Hope you guys get a chance to check that out if he airs it. I don't know what he does with the interviews. But yeah, it was a really, really cool hangout. Nice guy. Really, really nice guy. And tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, guys, 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have none other than King Solomon and Lee from SPQR Media on the channel, 2 p.m. Eastern time. You are not going to want to miss that. That is going to be a really, really cool hangout. I'm not sure if we're going to get it all covered in an hour, to be honest with you. But it's going to be a really, really cool hangout. Grab your favorite libation for sure and come hang out with us at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Mark Phillips says, love the Celsius platform. Thanks for turning me on to it, Siege. You're welcome, brother. It's good to see you. Guys, Mark Phillips is here. The famous author of XRP was designed to be 10,000 per XRP. What an absolutely great read that was on medium.com. Oh, you just found the channel. Oh, Jamarcus Smith said he just found the channel. Oh, very cool, bro. Make sure you smash that bell, man, and hit the notification and the sub. So we do our thing, man. You can know when we go live. But we do something on this channel. It's called Generational Wealth Wednesdays, Jamarcus. Every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we talk traditional finance and crypto, but traditional finance. And we talk wealth strategy. We talk private investment bankers. We talk wealth advisor and wealth team. We talk taxes, right? We talk insurance. We talk dividend paying insurance. We talk all these different things. We have a formula for generational wealth for our channel, and that is generational wealth equals digital assets plus sound saving instruments like the Celsius network multiplied by a cash flow business. So yeah, come hang out, bro. Come hang out. You'll enjoy it. Karen Addison is here. Harmony One. How you doing, Karen? Good to see you. Yeah, I got to look into that. That's one I do not have, D Grails. I don't have the X. The Sum app, absolutely. Definitely have that, Cindy. Good to see you on the stream tonight. Okay, let me see what's David. Crypto Keeper's here. What's up, Crypto Keeper? Yeah, so it was an interesting article today for sure. It was a lengthy read, but it was definitely worth it. New dollar backed by gold coming this October. That was an interesting read, guys. It really, really was. And who turned me on to that? It was a guy on Twitter called the Black Goat at OBE1XRP. Shared an article from the Epic Times. New dollar backed by gold coming this October. Interesting read, you know. What's at 3064, Robert? XRP? Tap the line. Oh, and do not forget about those drive time chats. What's going on, Tap the Line? Good to see you, brother. Well, thank you, Jamarcus. I appreciate the sub, bro. I appreciate that big time. Is Tap the Line in the building? Did I miss him? Oh, there he is. What's going on, Tap the Line? Good to see you, bro. I bought Charlie Lee's bags is here. Let me see what's going on with XRP. Oh, wow. How about that? 75% for the month is 30.7. And you know, listen, I was telling Scott today when doing an interview, when TA guys get excited about XRP, I really get excited because they don't look into fundamentals and partnerships and they don't delve deep into research and stuff. You know, they go by the charts. So when you get them excited about XRP and where it's going, I get excited. And Bitcoin's closing in on 12K also. How about that? So I'm really excited. I hit my milestone with XRP, so I'm not going to get any more. But you know, I'm gonna do everything humanly possible to, you know, to cash in everything else but XRP, not into fiat dollars, if you will, but you know what I mean. Put it into BTC, use the card, you know, kind of whatever, that type of deal. You know, because I really don't want to do anything with XRP until it's 3 figures. About the only thing I probably will do is get that initial investment out. Oh, somebody said they saw a little interesting thing happen. XXLQDXX. Interesting. As XRP passed 30 cents, saw a whale place an order for 3.7 million XRP briefly, and the price shot up quick on Binance. Okay. Tap the Line says, I'm buying more until it hits 10,000. I hear you, bro. I heard that. Tap the line, says, I am buying more until it hits 10,000. Nice. I tell you what, I'm planning on living on those other altcoins until XRP is at least 3 figures. That's my goal. Yep. Right. Get some passive income from the stable coins. Do some stuff, do some work with some VeChain, do some work with some Elron, do some work with some Anchor, right? And keep going, and just keep going until XRP. Yeah, 3 figures, man, 3 figures. All the TA guys are talking double figures. They're talking anywhere from $20 to $28. I guess by mid 2021 or end of 2021, they're talking 20 to 28 bucks. That'll be enough to get some money back, get your initial investment out. Holy cow, Gabriel, absolutely. Thank you, Paul Bogle. It's good to see you. Says, I love the color green. 30 cents. 30 cents. 31 on Coinbase. JC Marquez. What's up, bro? What's going on with you, JC? Trice is in the building. I know it has been a long time, Trice. What you been up to, brother? Yeah. That's right, TJ Jackson. No less than $100 for me, Siege. Definitely, yeah. But if I you do 4 figures here and 4 figures there, right? Do 6 figures. Something's gonna, there's gonna be the 6-figure pops. I hope there's some people that are blessed with some 6-figure pops. Look at that. John Phillips II said just made 1,000 in 3 hours. There you go, John Phillips II. I'm happy for you, bro. Someone's making some big time moves here. Someone bought a BTC and then changed it into XRP. What in the world? Korea is pumping like crazy. Of course they are. They led the market. They led the last bull run without question. Crypto Keeper says, Siege must be good luck. It's been climbing the whole time he's streamed. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. JC Marquez says, I just got into crypto 2 months ago. What? Nice. Just got into crypto 2 months ago, thanks to a friend. Invested in XRP in May. So grateful for the advice and love the XRP community. Well, welcome to the community, JC. Welcome, brother. Guys, welcome, JC, to the freaking community. To the XRP community, to the bigger community that is the digital asset space. I'm glad you found this channel, my friend. I hope you come back and come check us out, especially on Generational Wealth Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Guys, don't forget King Solomon, the one and only, and Lee from SPQR Media. Talking about deep divers. You're talking about some people who are in the know. You're talking about some people who have added value day after day and week after week to this community. Wow, both of those guys. Did you guys not see the deep dive on Bank of America by Lee from SPQR Media? Well, that dude and King Solomon will be on the channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to talk about that deep dive with Bank of America. We're going to talk about that announcement that's coming, what that's going to look like. We're going to have a really great hangout. You're not going to want to miss that. It's going to be a really, really cool hang for sure. Legendary is in the building. Michael Feldman, exit strategy with a question mark. First level to take profit at. Well, that's an individual choice, my friend, without question, right? For me, right, in terms of XRP, right? Not doing anything until it's 3 figures. I will not, personally, the crypto Sieges home will not be moving into fiat, right? So we're going to be constantly leveraging our assets and the value of those assets, right? And so we'll be leveraging the Celsius network in a big way, okay? We'll be leveraging our dividend paying whole life insurance, right? That pays us interest and dividends. So we're going to be leveraging that as well. But we will not be moving digital assets into fiat. That's not going to be our thing, right? You know, no. And so we'll leverage a platform like Celsius that says, look, if you have $1 million in value, we'll give you $500,000 or something like that. And as a loan, okay, we'll take the $500,000 and go do some things and hang out and, pay 6 months of interest or whatever. Doesn't matter. Pay the loan back whenever we're ready. But we still hold the most important thing. That is the digital asset. So we're going to definitely be leveraging that platform without question. But this whole idea of cashing out and going in the fiat world, nope. I mean, we used the fiat months ago to pay off the fiat, debt, but not digital assets. We're not doing that. Is that, wait a minute, Mark Phillips, is that new? I know they're supposed to be doing something in October, right? Was it October 12th to the 18th or something like that? The IMF is supposed to be convening in Congress now. It says managers amendment to the HR 7617. The Garcia amendment would direct the Secretary of Treasury to negotiate a $2 trillion allocation of special drawing rights by the IMF. So this is in Congress right now. Because the latest that I heard, Secretary of Treasury, right, they're not on the same page as the IMF and what they're looking to do with the SDR. So this is interesting stuff here. Thanks, Mark Phillips, for sharing that. Interesting. What does that mean to you, Mark? Amendment would direct the Secretary of Treasury to negotiate a $2 trillion allocation. Negotiate. Okay. And who's getting that $2 trillion in SDRs? Is that for the US? Because right now, US has the biggest voting power, right? Tap the Line says, that's interesting. Thank you, Mark, for sharing that. Tap the Line says, I have a nice bag to sell at $50, but nothing after that. I hear you, bro. I hear that. September and October is going to be huge. And this whole thing that what's happening with the IMF in October is going to be absolutely big. What's going to be even bigger is the announcement of Ripple's IPO. I don't know when that's going to happen. I just got an account on Link 2, so I can look into Ripple and what they're doing there and Uphold. But boy, oh boy, that IPO is going to be major news. Major news. Stellar's pumping. Okay, good, man. Great. You did say that earlier in the stream, D Grails. That's good to know. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you listen to high altitude investing and if you listen to DIY investing, they always say that the charts for the alts look just about the same. Just about the same. We all know how it goes. BTC is going to do its stuff, but the alts, that when they do their thing, they're going to do it significantly more in terms of percentage gains, right? Jamarcus, I agree with you. I think VeChain will be the new XRP in a few years as well. I agree. I absolutely agree. Think about the traditional space coming into the traditional financial space coming into our space. What is that going to look like? Are banks going to behave the same as Celsius and pay you interest on your interest? Are they going to behave the same as Binance and allow you to stake tokens It's going to be interesting this thing to see how these financial banks and stuff are going to perform in the DeFi space. And remember, DeFi space is just another space for us to create generational wealth. It's another space for us to create generational wealth, right? Kava, Cosmos, right? Cell tokens, CEL, cell tokens. Okay, so that's what it's about. Okay, so that's what it's about. So this would provide liquidity to the poorest countries to get through the pandemic, right? Because I know the big thing with the Treasury, Mnuchin was like, right now that thing is kind of set up for the G20 countries, and the countries that need it the most, they're not necessarily going to be getting anything, right? And so, okay, that makes sense. Thank you for sharing, Mark. I appreciate that, brother. Blake Allen says, I am hoping it moons. Let me share that. Good for you, brother. I'm hoping it moons. I really want to help out food banks and people struggling in my town. Good for you, bro. Good for you. That's great to hear. Vincent Tran, is XRP headed to the moon? Don't know. Well, I think that the price of the asset is going to affect the IPO, Robert. That's what I think. Ultimately, I just think, a lot of people are saying they don't think this bull run is going to be as significant as the last bull run. And I tend to disagree. I think it's going to be better. I think there's new money coming in. And I think that this is a perfect time for this new money to come in. And I think it's coming. I really, really do. I think that the traditional financial planners are now set up to start offering digital assets to their clients. And I think they're gonna suggest to them, 1 to 5%, probably 1 to 3% of their holdings into the digital asset space. I think that's coming. I think it's here, quite honestly. Texas crypto, I agree. I think the bull run is going to last for at least a year. I think it's going to be closer to 2 years. Thank you, Blake Allen. I appreciate that, bro. I definitely appreciate the sub. Looking forward to chatting with you more in the future, brother. Next resistance is 34 cents. Charlie says, I bought Charlie these bags. Okay. Very good. I don't. I'm more of a buy and hold guy. I certainly take my initial investment out when it's time, but I'm more of a buying guy. I did the day trading for about 90 days with BTC, and just a little too much for me. Trading 3 to 6, 3, 6, 7 times a day was what I was doing. Not for me. I know it's more money to be done that way. I just have a challenge, with the fees. Every transaction, those fees add up as well. But Andre, what's up? What's up, my brother? When do you think XRP is going to retrace? When do I think it's going to retrace? I don't know. 34, 36 cents. But honestly, I don't know. I'm not a TA guy. That's a good point. Fresh oxygen. Crypto Keeper agrees with me. He says, I disagree. I think this time will be bigger. Will be bigger for 2 reasons. One, last time was speculation. This time has world use plus institutional money. I agree. I do. I think it's going to be bigger. Yes, right, Jamarcus South. That is exactly right. The U.S. banks hold 11 trillion just in the U.S. Imagine the rest of the world. Now they have access, and the back end is going to get crazy. Absolutely, it really, really is. I don't know how set up the banks are, Jamarcus, right now to do what they need to do. But if this bull run, when I believe it is going to last over a year, 18 months to 2 years, they'll have time to set up. And if your mother and my mother learns that they can go to a bank as easy as 1, 2, 3, they can now participate in the digital asset space and own some digital assets. Yeah, bring it on, as we like to say. I'm looking really forward to that. Utility is the key, Jeff. That's right, brother. Good to see you in the stream tonight. And utility, for the real ultimate use case, utility will rule the day. And XRP, Ripple, and its technology is all about utility. And so it's going to be really, really exciting to see what happens. Tay Marquise is like, let's go. Let's go. Absolutely, bro. It's a great time to be in the digital asset space. We've weathered how many hundreds of days? Was it 800 or 900 days of a bear market? I don't even know anymore how many days. We weathered that storm. We're entering into the good season now. The question is, have you got a strategy in place? Yeah, do you have your process, if you will? We talked about it on the channel the other day. What is it looking like for you? Be careful of taking profits too soon, right? Initial investment's cool, but taking profits too soon, gotta be careful because there are bigger gains to be had, right? So just a word of caution, certainly not telling you what to do with your money because, hey, I'm just a guy on YouTube, right? You don't want to listen to what I do, but certainly, word of advice without question. Yeah, this is getting crazy over here. The Celsius wallet is crazy right now. And interest, you earn interest on that, right? They pay out that interest weekly. Weekly, my friend. Good night, Tap the Line. Thanks for hanging out, bro. It's good to see you without question, man. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, man. King Solomon and Lee from SBQR Media, some of the best to ever do it in this space in terms of adding value and doing deep dives. They're going to be on the channel hanging out with us at 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Fresh oxygen. Crypto sees, sincerely, psychology is how markets move. Absolutely. What do you think about the beauty of XRP as far as that low price goes? Well, I think it's absolute, and I agree with you on psychology. I think it's an absolute blessing that the price is where it is. It really, really, really is. And I'm just not sure if people get how inexpensive it is right now to own some of that. $4 for $1 is still a good deal, or maybe it's $3 for $1 right now. There will be a little bit of a retrace, without question. I would be buying more if I hadn't hit my milestone marker, right? And so I'm kind of good with that. I want to take the fiat dollar and put it into some other stuff, but the goal for me is not doing anything with XRP until it's 3 figures and then going from there. Wow, Broderick Tyler, I'm not sure if there's a best. In today's world, a lot of people believe in the hardware wallets, right? So the Ledger Nano S, as in Sierra, or the Ledger Nano X, as in X-Ray. I'm a big fan of LEPOW, and also I don't know if I'm a fan of Trezor, but I use Trezor, right? And so, right, because I like to just have things split up. But hardware wallets are certainly what a lot of people say, Broderick, is to get yourself a hardware wallet or two, right? If you're able to do that. A lot of people trust Coinbase and what they have there. But you have to make your own decision on that. But definitely the word on the street nowadays is that the hardware wallets are the best. If you're willing to deal with having to deal with one, and having to keep that thing safe and all the things that kind of go along with that, Legend Nano X, Legend Nano X-Ray, Trezors, and LE-Pals are great ones. But most importantly, guys, get your VPNs, get your two-factor authentications on everything that you use, everything, your emails, your Googles, get the 2FA, get your UB keys. Make sure you got your VPNs on your cell phones, your iPhones, your Androids. I recommend a Proton VPN or CyberGhost VPN. Nord VPN is a really, really good VPN, Nord VPN. Make sure you got your antivirus software, your Malwarebytes, your Bit Defenders. Make sure you have those on both your laptops and your cell phones. Be very, very cautious of the scams. Don't ever believe someone when they ask you to send in some of your hard-earned assets, and then they're going to give you some assets in return. Though that's just not true. Just not true. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up here. It's been a great hangout. I appreciate you guys big time. Robert E. Warren says $81.30 shipped. Was that for the Legend Nano X? It's going to be very challenging to do things on exchanges. And so the recommendation, Jamarcus, for sure, is you have your stuff set up on, 4, 5, 6 different exchanges. So if you're looking to cash out, you can certainly do it, have a better chance of doing it that way. If you're looking to cash out, I don't want to say recommendation, but I would say what we're doing in the Crypto Sieges home is we're not cashing out. We're leveraging our assets. We're taking advantage of what the Celsius network has, and we're leveraging it that way. And so for us, that's just a better way to keep our assets and still live the lifestyle that we want to live, but take advantage of that and leverage that sound saving instrument, Celsius, and also leverage our other sound saving instrument, which is dividend paying whole life insurance that pays you interest and dividends as well. So not having to deal with the banks if I don't have to. James Rule XRP is in the building. What's up, James? Good to see you. Thank you, Blake. Thank you. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for the sub. Without question, I appreciate that. IP Vanish, any advice? I don't know anything about IP Vanish, Rex. I'm only familiar with Nord VPN, Proton VPN, and CyberGhost. Drew Jackson in the building. What's up, Drew Jack? Good to see you. Texas Crypto. Love your stream, Siege. Thank you, Texas Crypto. I appreciate that, my friend. Make sure you hit the sub button, man. Hit the subscribe and ring the notification bell. Guys, I'm going to say it one more time before I hang up. Lee from SPQR Media and King Solomon from a great content creator and a big time value add. He's been doing this thing for a while, right? They will be on the channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. 2 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out. And don't forget, guys, every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we do Generational Wealth Wednesdays, where we talk, don't tell me about your exit strategy, tell me about your wealth strategy. We read great books together on like Strangers in Paradise by Drayson Grubman, which talks about preparing for wind, moon, and sudden wealth. We read books like Killing Sacred Cows by Garrett Gunderson, which dispels the myths of that are out there in the traditional finance world, like 401ks, okay, and different things like that. We talked wealth team, how you put a wealth team together. How do you vet your wealth advisor? All of these things we talk about every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Generational Wealth Wednesdays. D Grills, yeah, how to leverage your assets. Absolutely. We can definitely do that. I will definitely do a video on that. When I talk about it, it's just very, very simple, right? You can liquidate or you can leverage. One of the great ways to leverage your assets is take advantage of platforms that do LTV, loan to value, collateralized debt positions, if you will. I'm a big fan, obviously, of Celsius I'm an ambassador with Celsius. I like their business model because it protects me as a depositor. They don't take risk in lending out the assets to Wall Street and institutional money. Every loan that they do is collateral based. Wall Street has to use collateral to get loans from Celsius, bottom line. And I like that business model. They don't go by reputation. They don't care if you're a hedge fund with hundreds and billions of dollars under management. They don't care. You still have to provide collateral. Celsius takes collateral on everything that they do. This protects us as platform holders. So I love that. And so I'm going to continue to support that and leverage what they have to offer, right? Leverage. If institutions and hedge funds are doing LTVs, loan to value, with Celsius, I think I think that speaks for itself. So I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to think and act like the wealthy do as well. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this stream up like I do all my streams. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It's been a great hangout, and remind you guys of this: old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.